Yep.
Check. And then I
watch it in a YouTube window in a Chrome browser or whatever.
So I open up here and then I just put the thing there.
The
Paste.
URL, yeah. Paste it. Then you should hear some audio here in a bit.
And now I'm just watching myself live.
Yeah, with a slight latency.
I'm watching.
You know how we just logged into the Creator Studio thing? Creator Studio.
Or this is the before video.
Anyways, and then
you might be able to advance as well, fast forward.
A little bit about latency.
What's that?
You might be able to fast forward as well with the drag line or...
Because it's filming me right now.
Cool.
Or is it? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's just I'm watching lots of latency.
Recording audio, probably not.
This is 10 minutes ago.
You could play something on your computer and see how it...
I think so. When I was doing fishes?
Is there...
Working, getting your levels good.
They have a...
Cool. With a mouse over here.
Recommend using headphones. Because then you can hear what you're producing.
You could always try the next button.
Okay.
You can go back and watch this later too.
So I can hear myself right now. Because it exists now.
We're in the live stream,
on my channel.
Yeah. This one way now to get it.
Okay.
Right click on.
And then.
So I'll do the next forward. And that's this.
That's not the live stream?
No, I can just, I'll do start recording myself, and when we come back we can deal with the live stream. Because I think this, if I press start recording.
Well, streaming goes to the web, recording goes to disk.
That's what, yeah, I'm aware of that. So I can, because right now we're trying to figure out the live stream and we haven't quite got there. And you're going to go out for a smoke. So in the meantime, I could do start recording. Hello? Check? Or how does that... No, I need to play it back, which freezes down to my computer where we found it over there. Okay, because I know how to do the recording.
And then you can just play it in VLC.
Because it's in here.
Check the levels in VLC or something?
It's right here.
Okay, cool.
Cool. We'll talk in a minute.
Nice.
Start recording. Hello? Check? Or how does that... No, I need to play it back, which freezes down to my... Okay. Okay, so oh, here we go. Treating trauma. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay, So, um, here comes Mike. Okay. So it won't have. I'm only doing this to check it. We were checking the levels. Mike was thinking we don't really need to. You can just push him away if he does that. He's super nice. Ben. Sometimes he.
Well, if you if you want the headphones on, then you would want to also stream your system music.
I don't want to necessarily have the headphones. The reason why I have them on is because Mike was suggesting to test.
Microphone.
And that's why I have them on. So we can do Mike's idea if he wants to do a test. We can look at that, which is I go to here. I go. It says it's streaming, so I'm already streaming. But streaming to nowhere, basically, right?
Probably streaming. If you're streaming, then
Did
you're
I
streaming
just
to
pick-
the YouTube channel.
Did I pick my nose on camera? Don't look unless I'm. Only look if I'm doing cool things.
Right.
Don't. No, you know what you gotta do? Because I'm a hip hop artist, right? So I gotta go like this.
Get.
Like, I think you always gotta look like you're more important than whoever is around. Everyone else isn't nearly as important. So you go like this. So you give like that kind of stuff a lot.
Nice.
Ugh. I like to do the disgusted face. There was this time when I was insecure about myself, which doesn't exist anymore. And in that time when I was insecure about myself, I would make faces at people. I'd go, ugh. Or I said, no, I'd make it look like they had something on their face. I'd go, just very subtle. And then I could see themselves go inward, like, oh my god, do I have something on my face? And then I would feel like they weren't judging me anymore because I'd send them inward. Just like, oh, there's someone, send them in. Send them in. Till you meet like some fucking douchebag and then he comes up and he goes, ah! And you go, ah!
So.
I like this beard thing. It's good. I'm doing this for you, Ross Ian. This one goes up to Common Market. His beard was good though. Mine was like. I think I look weird from the side angle. You ever realize that people have like an evil side and a nice side? Now check it out. You can guess which one's which.
Here we go.
There's one side, and then this is the other side. So which one's which? Well, yours has got the latency on it.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have no latency in this, and then tracking the fact till the finish. I'm not even gonna use English anymore when I rap. I'm just gonna slur, but there, deal with it. That's on you. Am I live somewhere?
Yeah,
On
YouTube right now. Anyone in the world could
Can
watch
we
it.
put me onto Facebook? Can you just link it to it's on? How does that work?
Well, you right click on the thing.
Okay, yeah, it's cool if I.
You can get copy embed.
So don't
Well, if you want to paste a link,
don't
copy video
pick
URL.
boogers.
Copy
Is
video
that what you're
URL.
trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I want this to be a booger picking experiment, in which case pick your boogers.
But anyways, you can click on the live stream on the YouTube, and then you can say copy
can you-
video URL.
Should I put I want to hang my Dazza shirt behind. That's how cool I am. Sorry, Mike. I will.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
with you. Because I didn't exactly hear what you said, but it's okay. So I'll be right back. Is this even ending up in the video? Are you laughing at me? Like I'm stupid?
No, it's great, man. It's awesome. I was laughing because you were still moving the picture here when you came back with the shirt.
No, it's just kind of neat to see the delayed, like
I know.
you you leave the room on there, and then you come into the room on here, and then see. Now he's back.
You're
in the
hanging
room
a
on
picture now, right there. You
Yeah.
just hung the poster.
Yeah. And now he leaves, and then he'll come back.
It would be funny to see him come back here first.
So, I'm kind of like. I just dropped a tack on the floor, like on purpose. What a bonehead move that is. Oh, it's underneath my foot. That's perfect. I can feel it.
It's a good spot for it.
Well, at least I know where it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just finishing putting it in.
And at this point, like, you could check the levels on your computer, right? See if it sounds okay.
On what?
Right?
Yeah. You could which?
You could check the levels on your computer.
Right. I could. Can you hear a computer fan?
Yeah. Maybe you'll hear me say that. But you can check the levels.
Then I just heard myself. There's some feedback, and I heard you say that too. You said maybe you'll hear me say that too.
Sounds okay? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 8,000.
8 seconds or something.
It was like 10 maybe,
10. You might want to hang your shirt on the wall as well, with it on
It
the
is.
left, in the big open, because it's not showing up in the.
I'll put it right here. And then it'll be just a, I don't know.
yeah. Wall of Dazza.
Yeah, just for now. Like, I don't know.
That's cool.
It's not the first time ever doing this.
I would think lower.
Right there? Otherwise it goes.
Yeah.
And he's ready to get dressed out. And then that'll be good enough to get these things up. I've been up, I've been down, I've been hurt, I've been left behind. I kick dogs named Eddie. That's right, Eddie, I'ma kick you, dog. It's okay.
I kick dogs.
Kick dogs in your friggin', Eddie, your friggin' fucking head. And Eddie, see how he got jealous. I'm telling Ben I'm gonna kick him in the face. And Eddie got jealous. He then,
I think his is so good. Yeah, so good. So good. Don't worry, I won't kick you in. No, you want me to?
you did? Alright. And now, I think I'll move it up a little bit, and it's good enough for now. That's decent. At least it's, oh, maybe if we go like this?
Yeah, up. Yeah.
Is it decent? I guess we just find out. We just play with it.
Yep.
Raven King says, "Hey stranger, what's happening?"
Am I on?
Yeah. Then there's.
Am I actually on live right now? People are watching me do this?
There's somebody named Raven King. Just, hey stranger.
Do you know a Raven King?
I didn't realize that I was actually online. Was I
Yeah.
Was I picking?
Singing about kicking dogs.
Was I picking my butt? So these guys hung up on all my posters. That was very nice of them. They're big fans of Dazza. I would never, I would find it, self-centered if I was to put myself first. Coslo Jazz Fest represent. Are we listening to myself? This is me get to listen.
Yeah, try and speak and listen to yourself at the same time.
Yeah, right.
But it's
a 10-second delay.
If we have it off of your computer, which is on the delay, so
10
that's
seconds, yeah. But try and speak and listen to yourself at the same time. It's almost impossible.
What if I just do a little rhyme sequency?
Yeah, see how long.
So I think that that's not as fun.
It's almost impossible.
It's not even very fun.
It's worse than drugs.
So I'm gonna do some rapping. I dabble with the ones and twos. So my very good friends Mike and Mike, if they want to be announced, they know where the camera is pointed, or else I could direct it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sinister.
Just know that we're
I am
here.
sinister.
This is about you, Dazza.
Mike doesn't want to be on camera, so I'll just. We like teaching about like boundaries and like people asking for what. That's a good one. Ask for what you want. People walk around going, I don't want this. Don't let this happen. I hate when this happens. Say what you friggin' want. What do you want? You know what you want? You don't have to, but figure it out. Why walk around going, I don't want. And then people can't even help you if they wanted to. Maybe there's people who want to help you, but you're like, don't do this. And they're like, okay, so I won't. But then you still yell at them. Because they didn't do what you wanted. Well, tell them what you want. Anyways. Or just hang out alone. Seriously. If people are jerks and you're frustrated, just go hang out alone. You don't need to hang out with people. You know what a good one is? Is dogs. Don't kick them though. Especially when you're on camera. Hey! Mr. Puppy Dog! Hello, yeah, he got attacked by a dog. So he's got a little wound there. Come here, man. Come here. These are my best friends. How about Ward? And Andy. Andy, you have an itch? Andrew? His name is actually Eddie, but I call him Andrew because, he's special.
Oh, Bashel. Hey, Bashel, be nice to him.
Okay, I'm gonna actually do some rapping here. This is my first time ever doing this. I like being on camera. You know what I think is better than being on camera and being comfortable? You know what's better is being really nervous. I'm going this. Garth Algar. Yeah, we're really comfortable. Okay, so what we have this set up. People are hearing me. So if I play a beat through this, and we can, I can do it without the beat, but I
Try running a test beat, and I'll tell you if I hear it.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, see, I don't need to hear myself.
If you run the beat too loud in there, it's going to feed back into the mic.
So we are. This is all test runs and stuff like that. So we're figuring some stuff out.
But that's kind of how we were doing it before. Was just playing the music through the stereo.
So it's
picked up by the mic, but yeah.
It wasn't.
It was being picked up by the mic.
Which mic? Horniak or Savage?
No, the microphone on the camera.
Okay. There's 3 mics here.
Yeah.
It's just confusing.
Yeah. There's 2 people and a camera microphone.
Were you controlling my computer right there?
No.
Okay, I was
It
tripping.
a poltergeist.
When things don't go your way, obviously it was a poltergeist, and look out to blame. Be creative with your blames. You could blame people. That gets old. I like to choose, make sure it's some sort of discriminatory way that you select your, if it's, just get creative is what I'm saying. Poltergeist is always fun. You can blame it on stuff like that. Don't ever notice it as your own insecurity, because that would be like the doorway to solving it, and you don't want to do that, because then what are you going to do? Where are you going to get your drama from if you solve all your fucking insecurities? Okay, so we're going to... I've solved all my insecurities, and now there's no drama in my life. I don't know what to do with myself. Okay. Anyhow, I think I need more coffee. No, it's actually, I'm drinking chaga mushrooms. Drinking chaga mushrooms, and I just had mate. Okay, so we are... Okay, so I'm looking for a beat to do a test run. It takes me like an hour to find a beat. Here we go. So, Mike, my question for you is, do you hear this when you're ready?
I don't. I just shut it down.
You want me to shut it down?
I'm gonna take a run downtown before 6 o'clock.
Okay.
You need tobacco? You want me to pick up tobacco, Mike? Or are you going downtown again between now and tomorrow?
Yeah, you can pick up for me if you don't mind.
So I guess, okay, so we just need to listen? Or you already shut that down? So I can listen on...
I shut it down, but I could put it back. Just don't fuck with any more shit. Well, shit, I don't fuck with it.
But I think everything is... Oh yeah, but this is how we do a test run, okay. Yeah,
I've got like 13 minutes to get downtown, so I just didn't want to fuck around too much. But
Yeah, you're good. You have a solid 3 minutes before you... I get downtown in 3 minutes. Which means you have 7 minutes, but I'm kind of... I'm that guy that looks at himself in the camera and goes... I don't like it that I can't... I want to look at my...
Yeah, you can put it right on top of the...
Yeah. How do you do
I
it?
think that's why
How do you do this, though? Michael?
you want the...
I don't know how to do it. How'd you do that?
Magic.
Techies these days, hey?
Let's try and get like...
Yeah.
So now your wall is... Anyways.
The wall that you guys did for me. Thank you for doing that, by the way. Thank you. Like that album right there. Whoa. I didn't put that there. So I write lots. I have lots of songs written. Is it sounding good? Needs a little bit louder.
It's sounding okay, yeah? That's good, yeah?
So why don't you just continue to test run, give me any information at any time that you want, and I will do live.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do a little test run. We'll find out if I even have this memorized still. I haven't performed it in 2 months. So I don't even think I've practiced this one in 2 months. Well, that's okay. That's what I do before I rap. I massage my head.
Yeah, maybe turn it up just a little bit.
Mind and heart open, coping with motion, center oneself and focus. Meditate to alleviate, elevate, create dopeness, innovate, illustrate, life's a bonus. Purpose is found where bonus abound. Soul on the ground, notice what's like in the sound. Yelling up loud, chin up, buttercup. Out of ring of the negative stuff, give it up. Graciousness creates less stress, alleviate, hate takes finesse. Fitness, in other words, is knowledge of one's own depth. So listen, an expedition, rendition, tradition with 0 victims. Playing hero of your own vision. It's a decision, it all is. It takes practice. If you fake your best act words, flash actor, fat bastards, it don't even matter until we unite with our own. Own the soul in the zone, creating our own throne, flowing with dope poems. And she's gone like she goes, so often before, just let it go. Back alone, yo, back to hand like around the world. Walking the dog, talking in plurals, walking around, smoking mirage, voice box of thought, choice off the top. The beat drops in the same spot, disperse ropes and knots, connecting the dots. You know the drill and the plot, the blah blahs, ins and outs and whatnots. Let me tell you what it's all about. We're here for the backdoor route. They come around, goes around, sound knowledge of oneself still. No doubt it'll count another month. Mike's betrayed, Mike's slayed, mazed by the games, mentioning them names in vain. Sick at the games displayed. The train has left the nameless station in vain. No, what was it? The train has left the nameless station in flames. Karma's a bitch and lands on those with shame. Repeating it again and again. So what? Was I rapping too loud?
No, I think it sounded pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell with the music playing in the background at the same time.
Oh, okay. Hard for you because there's a delay on yours.
Yeah, and I can hear the music through the headphones as well.
So what would you like me to do?
Well, what I think we could try, so it did sound pretty good, but what we could try is get the desktop audio here. And so we've also got 2 microphones capturing, so that's what sounded a little weird too as well. So they got that and that. So now it'll sound a little better for sure.
Oh, cool.
And then what we could do is mix in a little bit of the desktop audio. And if we just go here and then...
Mike's one of those kind of guys that you can lick his ear and he won't even react. He doesn't even care.
So headphones. Try that. So now we've got desktop audio coming in as well. And so what we can do is sort of mix these so they're about the same level. Maybe this one just down a little bit. Because it's also going to come through the HP cam. I'm going to see how it sounds now.
I wasn't even paying attention to what you were doing. I gotta be learning this stuff too. I'm learning on camera. This type of learning stresses me out, by the way. So that's why everything that I'm doing right now is probably a defense mechanism for the fact that it stresses me out to learn this stuff. When I was in high school, they'd say, Daryl, if you're getting upset, just leave the class. Because I felt like I was gonna smash a desk to them. I felt really dumb. No. Daryl, go out in the hallway. No, you're disrupting the class. Daryl, no. Daryl, you're grounded. No. And then I had a principal in high school. It was the same principal that I had in like kindergarten. And she was giving me such shit in kindergarten. And then she saw me on like the first day and she sat me down and she said, oh, hey, Daryl. And I'm like, oh, hey, sure glad you're my principal again. Fuck. It's okay. She's a nice woman. Whatever, right? Cup of cha. Chaga. So are we good? What do I do now? I got lots of songs. Can I share some songs with you guys?
I think it sounds pretty good. I think.
I dabble with hip hop. So this beat was made by Skywriter out of Kelowna. Ryan. Yeah, buddy. This one's for you. Okay, we're gonna dabble on. Ramble on, sing my song. Okay. So again, these songs I haven't performed in a long time. Is it important to do a disclaimer? Mine's on delay now.
Yeah, well.
Oh, am I watching the wrong thing? Yeah. It wasn't before.
Yeah, because you were in OBS before.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, now.
I might need to start the beat again because I was subtracted. See, I'm just trying to remember the lyrics. Life, I've been around, but I haven't seen all places. Most days I spend pacing the basement, faced with disgrace, a basic, insane place to face it. I can feel it inside, something building that climbs like a building in the inside. Headed to flights, ready to fly, ready to fight, ready to die, ready to keep it steady. I rock heavy, no goodbyes. You can see my mind shines. If you can't, buttercup, sweet cheeks, pucker up. What the fuck is a thug? I'll fuck you up. You talk tough on drugs, my mind connects like sight from gut. Better be bathing in luck. One love is all I know. One man with metal and I'll let it show. Powerful, playful, devouring distasteful facts. Cause awake I may react. Probably can't be reaching for an axe. And when I snap you in half and laugh. Survive the car crash, just a heavy wishing you had it. Mind's vision spinning like the rings on Saturn. Life, I've been around, but I haven't seen all places. Most days I spent pacing the basement, faced with disgrace, a basic, insane place to face it. Life, I've been around, but I haven't seen all places. Most days I spent pacing the basement, faced with disgrace, a basic, insane place to face it. I've been in hundreds of fights, smashed in teeth, a catastrophes. And every time I touch the mic, it's just me being me. Gemini, Gaga lines all under my feet, straight to the sky. Get the fuck out of my way, but I'm pretty sure I've earned my space. The court's adjourned and this mallet is headed straight for your face. Who's the judge? Who's with love? Just food for thought. I'm a chef delivering health food on a plate. Fuck you. Wow, Dazza, what happened, dude? I have depth. The fact you haven't seen it yet just means I'm here to keep your ego in check. Through your ear into your head, concept split like atoms and blow. Me, I have breath control. I'm just letting you know. Paint a picture when it's up to show. That life, I've been around, but I haven't seen all places. Most days I spend pacing the basement, faced with disgrace. A basic, insane place to face it. Life, I've been around, but I haven't seen all places. Most days I spend pacing the basement, faced with disgrace. A basic, insane place to face it. My shit be gangster, and my shit be rolling on dubs. Do you have any feedback, Michael?
Yeah, I think we can actually, we can try turning this level up even more.
So when you touch this wire, it's gonna go.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Well, because then it shoots into my ear, and then it. And I have dogs. It's one of the games I play. I speak to my dogs like very nicely, but I say really rude things to them, but they don't know.
Hey, stupid.
I call him stupid.
Stupid, come here. No, 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 no. He's stupid.
Kick me up here.
Come on. No.
Come on up.
Oh, he does. He jumped up.
This one's Eddie.
Oh, nice. Look at how nice.
They're in constant tug of war for my attention. When I first hung out with these dogs, I was warned by the owner. He said, watch out for their face. They're German Shepherds. They can bite you. And now, I think I got them tamed.
I think they like me now.
Alright, I'm going to stop that beat. So that beat again by Skywriter out of Kelowna, BC. Check out Skywriter. Maharumi. So is it sounding good?
Yeah, at the end of the, it's starting to, I think it's starting to sound better. I think it's sounding better. Sounding good.
Mike, are you gonna entertain people while I'm talking?
Sure. What the heck is this thing?
What is what?
I don't know. It's like very strange. It's got like, it's like some sort of massager thing. You like.
It's for buttholes.
Ugh! Ugh! Ugh.
I don't like that I can't see myself. People always think this is some kind of weird sex toy. It's for. I was gonna do it. So this.
I have to dig into that. That's that
Oh,
one.
that's
spot
the spot
in your back.
right there.
Yeah, that
Ow,
spot
it
in your
hurts.
back.
So I do that.
Oh.
And I put like massage oils on it.
So that's what that's for.
For butthole.
So it's a good thing there's not actually anyone to entertain on there. Because I got nothing. I got nothing for you. Except that I can tell you that right now OBS is using 24% of the CPU, which is not bad. And there's only been 261 drop frames in 33 minutes and 48 seconds of live streaming, which is only 0.4% of the frames that were delivered. So, not bad. Most of the frames are being delivered through the live stream. And I guess it has a little bit to do with the fact that there's pretty decent internet here in Caslo. Pretty lucky here. For a crazy little mountain town in the Kootenays.
I vouch for this guy. What he said is the truth. So just like back off. Back off. You gotta have your friends back. Especially if you don't agree with what they're doing. You just back them up anyways. You be loyal to your friends more than No, okay, I'm going to say the opposite. Doing the right thing doesn't matter. You just got to back up your friends, okay? God, don't ever call your friends on anything. What you want to do is surround yourself with yes men. That's how you make it in this business of life. Yes men, holding the fort down and stuff. I don't even know if people are watching this. I'm just gonna assume that, you know, it's just me. I don't even care. I like to hang out by myself. So I've kind of cut people out of my life. Well, I haven't cut them out. I just hang out by myself. So it inevitably, I just, you know, I dabble. I write rhymes. I don't, I read. I read about, I have good books everywhere. This one, this is seriously the best. Let me read something. All that you achieve and all that you fail to achieve is a direct result of your own thoughts. In a justly ordered universe, where loss of equilibrium would mean a total destruction, individual responsibility must be absolute. Your weakness and strength, your purity and impurity are your own, and not anyone else's. They are brought about by yourself and not by another, and they can only be altered by yourself, never by anyone else. Your condition is also your own, and not anyone else's. Your suffering and your happiness are evolved from within. As you think, so you are. As you continue to think, so you remain. That's just a random page that I opened to. Although I open to that page a lot, it seems like. That page likes being opened. I don't know if it's like the middle page of the book, or if it just like once that page jumps out at me.
The page of that book jumps at me, you see.
I don't choose to open that page, okay? It opens itself for me. I blame everything off everyone else. Nothing is my responsibility. I don't need to learn anything. You guys are jerks, and I'm an angel already. So I don't know why I'm still here on Earth, because I'm... Someone said I was being condescending when I was talking to them the other day. I don't know if they didn't pick up on something. But here, I'll show you another great book, which is, I believe, my friend Wayne Whitten's, which I somehow ended up with their book. I think it's yours. Which is fine, because whatever. You can have it back if you want. But this, and actually, you know what the great thing about this is? This book teaches, it's called The Sun Food Diet. I've recently cut all unhealthy meats out of my diet. If an animal isn't happy, then I don't need to eat it. And I don't know if I'll eat pork anymore. It's just one day at a time. How do you know if a vegan is taking a piss in the urinal beside you? Oh, don't worry, he'll tell you. I don't need to... okay, so why does it work for me? This book actually, interestingly enough, quoted this book. So here I am. I found this book when my buddy passed away. It was his. I started reading it. It has helped me so much. This book is over 100 years old, and it was rewritten by a guy named Mark Allen, and it was originally written by James Allen, and there's no relation to those. Allen was my grandfather's name, my dad's middle name, and my brother's middle name, my older brother. And yeah, I don't know, Allen, just, you know, connection. And then this quoted that book, and I don't know how I ended up with it. I mean, it's my buddy's. I don't know how I, maybe I inadvertently stole it. I don't know. Whoops. Accidentally, is this such that I accidentally stole your book, man? Whoops. Maybe he gave it to me or lent it, I don't know. Maybe he's watching this going, that's where my book is. So I just surround myself, my entire house, with books. Eckhart Tolle, David Dida. These are authors, obviously. And then there's one, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, which is John Gray. It helped me study. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People, another interesting one. If you want to get people to do what you want, we can't tell anyone. We can tell anyone what we want. We can tell them what to do. We can make people do things, you know, threaten them with what? Lack of employment. If you better do this or I'm going to fire you, or, you know, we can pigeonhole people. Dale Carnegie did a study on it, how to win friends and influence people. He believed and found out from his study that if you encourage people and influence them to want to do what you want them to, you just show people, like, hey, this is why I want you to do this. I want you to clean up your room. Why? Well, it's easier to find things when you have a clean room, and you sort your thoughts and everything gets in line. So you just show people that this is how to do it, and then they do it on their own, and then you don't need to be over their shoulder doing this every day, because as soon as they turn their back, they're not gonna listen to you anyways. People are defiant. If you're gonna try and make them do something, they're gonna wait till you turn your back, and they're gonna go like this. And is that how you want to build a relationship? Have fun? It sounds stressful. So the first thing I did, implemented with my job that I'm working at. I work as a server, and then I work in the kitchen. So I do it all now. I run the kitchen, and the first thing I did was there's a 14-year-old girl, a 15-year-old girl, and a 16-year-old girl, and then there was a 19-year-old man and a 18-year-old man. You know, I don't know if 16 is considered a woman. When do we call a girl a woman? I don't know. 18, I guess. And these people, first thing I implemented was, we don't catch people doing things wrong, but let me use it as a positive instead of a negative. We catch people doing things right. Let's congratulate people for the good things that they do. Let's watch them. Let's find the good things and let's go, thank you. Wow, you did the thing that I want you to. And I put myself on the line. That's how I did it. I just went over and above on the best I could so that they would listen. So that they would do what I want them to do. And then when I need them, they will do it. Why? Because I'm a nice guy. I've been doing it all for you. And if you think that I'm not, tell me, and then I'll show you that that's not the case, and that it's actually your insecurity, lack of trust for me. Why don't you trust me? How can I get your trust? And yeah. And now things are finally really starting to flow good at my workplace. This is 4 months. It's been challenging on all different levels, but I took it upon myself, and now I get to. And now, guess what? I've only made myself a better worker. That's really what came out. I know how to talk to people. I'm practicing it. Practice what you preach. No, I'd say don't practice what you preach. Just like say a bunch of stuff and then don't back it up. It's like, I'm so spiritually enlightened. Oh, do you meditate? No. Okay. I'm so spiritually enlightened. Oh, do you eat healthy? No. Okay. What do? I get drunk. Blame things on other people. Anyways. There's a little bit of sarcasm. Oh, so my cousin wanted to hear this. I wonder if he's online or what. I haven't performed this in a while. Are you listening to the levels?
Yeah.
Loud?
Oh, it's probably good. We'll see how it goes.
Something holding her back when she gets up and takes a deep breath and go home tonight. She's a hard case to crack. She's scared to relapse, being let down by many men. Fears next time might be her last. Greed of a man's lust, believing a man know. These tears of a crying soul doesn't mean she gave up though. This heart of a girl has many levels inside. She knows there's pride and soul. There's parts of the world that are run by the devil. She feels it all, heals it all. Baby doll, reveal it all. And go home tonight. Time she feels like she's all alone in life. There's nothing going right. There's no excuses though. Her mama told her so. So she won't let go. She got home tonight. Sometimes she feels like she's all alone in life. Nothing go right. Well, they say nice guys finish last. I don't know this from that, but I do believe that a kind-hearted man will give both his first and his last, his heart and his soul, cause inside he knows he has no control of where she stays or goes. Passions exposed, emotions implode, he loses his mind, cause why? Sometimes he wishes he was blind, connecting heart through his third eye. Cause the demons he has inside see her as just a ride. They blur in his sight, curves in her hips, making him lose his shit, losing his mind. I mean, look at her grind. Just then, the two rock guys are lost in the wayside. He swallows his pride, walks up and says hi. Sometimes she feels like she's all alone in life. There's nothing going right, yeah. No excuses though, her mama told her so, so she won't let go. She go tonight. Sometimes she feels like she's all alone in life. There's nothing going right. There's no excuses though, her mama told her so, so she won't let go. She go tonight. That's like no vocal, like that's classic Dazza. I didn't do no like vocal warm up or something. I jumped right into like my
That sounded really good.
my
though.
most difficult song.
It's good.
Most difficult, I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of range in that song. You
That I
exploring your
don't-
voice. Yeah.
It's
I like that.
So I'm gonna do. I've been writing some new songs. I've written like. I tend to slightly embellish things. I notice. Like if I've written 6 new songs, I'll say 7 for some reason. So I think it's 6. We'll say 6 new songs within the last. And time really flies with music. I'm like, I just wrote that yesterday, and I look, and it was 2 weeks ago. So I'd say in the last 2.5 weeks, I wrote 6 new songs, and I'd say there's 3 or 4 really solid ideas that I'm stoked on. So I'll give you guys a glimpse. Just need more chaga. Chugging the chaga.
Alright, and this time, might try turning the levels up even just a little bit more, because it could be a little bit more music in there.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So then every beat changes as well.
It shouldn't.
Well, no, it
Once
doesn't,
we get
because
it,
some
once
of
we
them
get
are
it.
some of them are wave files made by my friend Raj Levinson.
Oh, the beat.
And
Yeah,
some
right.
of them are just beats that I have off the internet just because I write to. Oftentimes I'll just write to whatever beats that I have because my creative flow is way beyond my ability to keep up with beats. So any of you beat makers out there, for real, like listen to some of the beats that I make. Maybe try and fit something in towards that. If I feel it, then I'll write to it. If I don't feel it, it's pretty hard to write to it. And I never know what mood I'm in, or I'm open to whatever. I rapped on stage with some trap, and guys like, we only got trap, and I'm like, slay that. Here, I'll do a freestyle of some trap beat.
Hey,
go ahead.
how do you feel about maybe posting on Facebook or something to, I don't know, see if anybody wants to watch?
I did that, actually.
Oh, you did?
Let's
Okay.
Should I take a look and see?
Well, there's 2 watching now, so you can tell how many people are watching. which is
Hell
good
yeah,
to
I'll
know.
be there, you said.
And
my one buddy.
the 2 people that are watching, I'm pretty sure, are this computer and that computer.
So no one is.
But I could be wrong. It could be somebody else. It may count these 2 computers as
Well,
one. but
7 people liked my message. I said in 10
Yeah.
minutes I'm going to go live.
cool. Fair enough.
My mom and a bunch of people. Okay, so so wouldn't it just be a link right there?
Yeah, so you can just
Can
paste,
we just do that?
Yeah, paste
How do
the
we
link.
do that?
So go into your live dashboard.
Okay.
And then right click on the video stream.
Okay.
And go copy video URL, and then go back to there, and then right click and go paste, or Control V. Okay, so now that should, yeah. So now people can see that you're live and there's a link to it.
Sweet. Thank you, Mike. Mike Savage. Computy eduter. He patooty his patooter. That's what I have to say about Mike. Sorry, man.
That's good.
That's the way it
that's
is.
really nice.
It's none of your business, really. That's what you're being called.
Okay.
That's what all the kids are calling you. This by the way. I like to get most of my information and facts through the gossip that I hear on the street. So I put my ear to the grindstone and I look for negative things that people have to say about others. And I go, cool, let's sit around, have coffee, and talk about this. No, like beer, more like whiskey. Then we'll fight after. Or no, we'll just pretend like we like each other. And we'll sit with each other for hours, and we don't actually even like each other. That's a good one. Okay, anyways, that's a bunch of sarcasm. It actually makes me feel a little dirty inside. Woo, woo. Okay, let's do another song. I was gonna do a trap. I was just gonna freestyle to this trap beat and just see if that works. Do I feel like it? We can see. I'll play the beat and I'll decide if I want to. There's just like a couple random beats that I got just from the internet. Let's try this one. Yeah, you want to check the levels? Or I can go up maybe a little bit. Mike! Second mic. Winning.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Could even go up a little bit more.
When you rip a fart and then your buddy goes into the bubble, do you say anything?
You don't have to.
You don't have to?
No, you can, but you can give an air quality warning.
Quality Control. Quality Control by Jurassic 5 was one of my first hip-hop albums that got me into this whole thing. If you guys want to get into hip-hop, Quality Control by Jurassic 5 is a good place to start.
Pretty good album.
I'd say so. So I didn't even start listening to real hip-hop until 2002. I had a little bit of dabbling before that, but wasn't really around in my town. I grew up in like quite a redneck town. Redneck and fighting. Fuck that guy, I'm gonna punch him in the face. By the way, I edit swears when I do workshops and stuff. I'm conscious of my swearing. I don't. Freedom of speech, and I think that we need to. I don't know. We can say whatever we want. They're just words. My words are not illegal, so fuck off. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm gonna say whatever I fucking feel like whenever I fucking feel like it. And as far as kids and stuff, pretty sure Facebook when it started was supposed to be 18 years old to be on Facebook, and I think maybe now they've changed it to 13. And as far as I know, PG-13 is swear words. So I'm educated on this to the best of my knowledge. If I'm open to your opinions. They're not facts, they're opinions, and I have one too. And we can talk about whatever. Give me your feedback if you want on anything. If you want to just say, Daryl, you're full of shit. Full of shit. You're not a nice guy, I see through you. So let's see if I can dabble up a rhyme. This is supposed to be trap of some other kind, cause I don't even know, letting my heart just shine, letting this go, coming back like the winds blow, changing the season. This is Daz taking the top out with treason, no doubt. I don't even need to walk through that thought. What I do is just go with this, aspire to acquire what I wanted for hires and haunt it like a ghost. To do this when I bust in for the most. What I doing it, man, when it's gonna be a choice just to be like I am. Now I'm coming up and living through my pen. landing ink in the page. What I do is courageous. You've been afraid, but I'm walking through dangerous, busting through bars like busting out of jail. That's right, I'm out of the prison. I'm doing this for the rhyme, and the reason I'm like a raisin till you prune up. It's mine's more like grapes. Over time, I hear you whine. What I do is like wind chimes. It's around the sound. It's onside and bound. This is freestyling. Doing this with smiling. Maybe one days we can get other person to insert words so I can see and they can see and they can believe and I can achieve. We can just be in BC streets. We can keep it flowing. What I got is this motion. Now I'm out like on the ocean. Yeah, I got this out and I'm still coming up and I'm coming up to rhyme. And I do this on time. I'm gonna let you know I'm doing this and you're never forgetting what I got when I'm venting my soul. It's coming out of my mouth, so in fine, reclined, and sitting back like I'm reclined. I'm feeling fine, but if I fall to the floor, then my dog would probably freak out and he would lick. And if it would be inside of my mouth, if I was laughing, that happened 2 days ago. So what I wanna do is rap about that. It's my choice and my flow, my voice, so I'll say what I want, yo. Okay, I'm gonna do like another song instead of just a freestyle.
Cool.
Not necessarily overly feeling the beat, but it's an interesting style. It's actually pretty. It was a dope beat, actually.
So I think that. What do you think, Mike? Do you think we could maybe even turn the mic down just a little bit,
Turn his mic down a little?
or does it sound pretty good balance between the music and the?
It's not bad. Better than recording it from the speaker
Yeah.
coming out into the microphone in the air.
Yeah.
If you had headphones and a microphone and you're playing it from your computer, hearing it and hearing your voice, you've got a feedback of the output of what is going with the video.
Yeah.
And that way you can tell if it's too quiet or too loud or too hot.
Yeah.
So you put all your filters
Would it still be able to hear the
Through the stereo?
beat?
No, not with the.
So
well,
we-
you would be able to
it
hear
through
the
the
beat through the
headphones.
headphones.
I would hear the beat.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't hear the beat.
But
No,
no.
they would hear the beat and they would
But
hear
we
exactly
wouldn't.
what you hear in the. But we wouldn't hear the
But
beat.
you guys would.
Yeah.
Everyone else would.
Yeah.
So it'd be a matter of So
If they
he's
watch the
offering to
video.
not listen. Oh, that's a pretty nice offer. This
Yeah.
guy cares.
Yeah. The only thing is that if like the speakers are playing out, it goes into the mic and then there's a slight feedback, right?
Yeah.
You know that's happening. So
Okay,
there's-
well, let's
when I was
try
listening,
the-
there was like a double beat.
Okay, so let's try this upgrade. Let's do what you're talking about. Let's try all the things.
And then obviously the next thing you want to do. Oh, you're using this mic now.
Yeah, that's
Is it a pretty good quality mic?
yeah, it's decent.
And because you guys are helping me with this, one could say that I'm using both of these mics.
Yeah, all three of these mics. And then let's see.
Daryl, you're not funny. Your jokes are very cheesy. Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I find the cheesiness is good to get out of me. I don't want to hold on to that because it gives me bad gas.
Do we need to set up an OBS a recording monitor stream of the audio?
It already is set up.
Already is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Word.
cool. That's why there was a feedback then that I was hearing. Because one was coming from...
The mic, and it might have
Yeah,
been
that
a
was
little
from
bit of a delay, but it's kind of hard to tell when you're sitting right next to it when the music's
So
coming through.
I will have.
I think you were hearing it because there was music playing in the background and you were listening to the headphones.
Yeah, but I took the headphones off and there wasn't a bass there. So,
Okay.
pretty sure.
He doesn't like being on camera.
Maybe...
Computer tech guys don't like being on camera. Is that? And then I'll get like some feedback like, don't generalize. I wrote about that. Don't generalize, ignorant men. I like that line. Like a radical feminist once said, don't generalize, ignorant men.
So yeah, if we are gonna do it this way, then we will have to change some settings. So to start with, we'll turn this volume up, and probably leave them about the same. Probably good.
You could do a check as loud as you would normally
But
sing.
he's not gonna hear himself right now.
Trying to lick your hand, to be honest.
Because in order for him to hear himself, you have to do something in here, I think. I don't know. You set it up earlier, Mike, but
I did it from the start button and then control panel sound settings or
Volume.
something.
I like pajama pants. That's all I have to say.
pajama pants are nice. They're comfortable.
I'm not gonna wear what you think I should because it makes you uncomfortable if I'm wearing pajama pants.
Do you want me to get to those settings?
If my
Yeah, sure.
grandma asked me to wear nice pants,
So
I probably do it for my grandma.
there's probably a faster way to get to this, but I click the Windows thing.
Fuck you though.
And then
I
there's a
love
down
my
arrow.
grandma, and you can. Who are you? I have to
grab
dress like
that
you
stupid
want me
thing, drag it like way over to the end,
to. Who are you?
and then control panel.
Cut your own lawn. Leave me alone.
You could probably just run CTL panel or something,
or you can just
or you could just
search.
run.
You can search as well. You can just search sound. and
My
that's
dog loves me. He sits underneath me. Nana, come here, Nana. Nana, come here.
it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know of a faster way to get to
Hey,
sound.
Nana, come here.
Manage audio
I was
devices.
gonna get to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
Do you
brother.
wanna-
But no, where do you do from
That's
here?
my
is what-
best friend in the whole world.
Uh,
He don't know. He don't know much stuff. Yeah, look at his face.
Don't like mine.
Just
Don't like
volume.
mine.
Yeah, just system volume maybe.
Oh no.
It's like he's a lick
No.
ninja. He will snipe licks from you. You'll be laying there and you'll be like, oh yeah, it's fine, and then he'll snipe a lick if he wants
The
one.
recording tab maybe.
Whoa, oh, easy. If he wants to give you a kiss,
And then that one.
he's gonna give you a kiss. The
and
dogs
then
don't.
properties or
He doesn't
configure.
know about your boundaries.
Under
It's
properties?
your issue.
And
He doesn't
listen,
understand.
Listen to this device.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Perfect.
If you want to
So
give
then
someone
apply, I
a kiss,
guess?
you just do
Just,
it.
I guess Daryl doesn't need to learn this right now. He's kind of playing with his dogs, right?
I can learn this. Let's do it.
So the fastest way to get to there is just to go. Sorry, man.
No, please do.
Yeah. So it's just to go down to here and then click on here.
Okay.
Right click on there and go
Yeah.
recording devices.
Yeah.
And then double click on here and then go to listen and
Okay.
then click that little thing and then you'll be able to hear it through the headphones.
Okay.
So
So
that's
if
like
you-
your monitor, live monitor.
Yeah.
That's how I click it onto the.
That's how you
headphones.
hear
So I'm
live
gonna try
monitor.
that again. So I go down here. I right click it.
Recording.
Recording devices.
Yeah. Or device, yeah.
And then I go. Head.
So that one's the HP webcam, which is and you know and it's set as the default, so that's the one that we want.
Double click it.
And then there's a listen tab,
Wow. Crazy, eh?
and then listen to this device.
And then you can toggle that on or off. If it's on, you can hear the mic. If it's off, you can't.
yeah.
And you can
So,
try it with the headphones.
so now if you put the headphones on. or-
Okay. I gotta take a pee because I've been drinking lots of chaga tea.
Okay. Well, I'll test it out. What you do?
I gotta take a pee because I've been drinking chaga tea. Chai gotta. I like chai tea. If anyone wants to give me a gift ever, but I'm lactose intolerant. Lactose protein, so I drink it with almond milk.
All right. So let's check out what these audio levels sound like. Well, there is a slight delay that would really fuck with me. But the levels sound okay. There is some fan noise and it is impeding my ability to speak.
You're doing a really good job, though.
Okay, so let's see what this sounds like with the beat.
Right. I don't think Dazza could do this. This is more for like getting your levels.
Okay, so losing my mind rap. Here we go. How we go with the flow. Keep it going. All I know is that I'm not a mad rapper. But if I pretend long enough, I might just make it.
Trying to sing hearing yourself with latency is a killer.
Yeah, it's not easy, but it's cool. So I shouldn't just unplug the headphones because
It will go.
so I gotta go to here and then But no, I'll leave them in there. I don't know. But what
basically what I would do is like just check the levels.
Yeah.
Get the levels good, and then turn that monitor off, and then
Right.
just
Yeah.
control his voice.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna go back to recording devices here, and yeah. Suppose what we could also do, but it also could be kind of beneficial. Yeah, I mean, this way, if you once you have the levels set, then you just listen to the beat through the headphones, and then you don't get the doubled over. But it really shouldn't double over too much.
It was though.
It was really hard to tell sitting right next to it because you're hearing the music playing through the speakers and through the headphones at the same time. But yeah. But at one point there was the mic. There was 2 mic levels up on there. I don't know. Anywho. All right.
Okay, I was looking for some. What's that?
So, what else could I check? I don't know. All right. Yo, with the flow. Here we go. Duration 300. Oh no. And there's filters that you can put on here. I wonder if there's any noise cancellation sort of thing. You can get the fan noise out of it. That would be cool. There's a noise gate or a noise suppression. Should we try some of those? I don't know.
I don't know. Could be a bit of fucking around.
Could be dangerous. All right, I'll take it away. So. Yeah. I checked the audio levels and I tried to say stuff while I was hearing myself, and it was impeding my ability to speak.
Because? Latency.
Yeah, there's just like a very slight delay, but at the same time, I think even without the latency, it'd be weird to hear myself through the headphones.
Just because it's weird for you.
But
to get over yourself.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because your ego starts to hurt when you hear yourself.
Yeah,
and you start getting judgmental.
But if you want to try
That's the
it,
ego,
we
by
can
the
do
way.
that here.
Judgment is rooted from pride.
Yeah.
And the ego and insecurities.
So we'll just listen to the device, and there we go. So now you ready?
Check. Yeah, there is a little latency.
Yeah, it's like it's hard, right? It makes it hard.
I can be given it. Ooh, it's weird because there's like my voice. I try to like see if I can go faster than it. I see why you were doing that thing, so it wouldn't sound weird. But if I come up as top as the mountain, don't lie on the ground. Or don't lie in the sky, be profound, living it now. What you wanna see is I'm hot as the sun, plus some on a ship on top of a CD. See me like a CD, which is on the ground. It's
Cool.
It's not in my headphones anymore.
No, so we took it off.
The unknown culprits.
So we took it off. We took it off.
Garzies.
The headphones. But a cool thing now is that you can play.
I love this album. So now I can't hear myself. So what?
Yeah, but you can play a track and you can hear the track, and
Okay.
it won't be also coming through the microphone of
Okay.
the webcam.
Okay.
So essentially, it'll be like the audio tracks are separated, and you can
And that's
control
how we
them.
do it. The bottom thing down there is how we adjusted it to get it to this point.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I wasn't watching that part.
Yeah.
But what did I miss? Like, is that all? You just went down there? And did that?
Yeah. It's the same thing that you did
Okay,
already.
I'm trying to download things into my mind, and I get it from repetitiveness. Yeah. What we can do is train our minds. Anyone is a disbeliever of that or doesn't quite realize that, recognize that I've suffered massive head trauma. Maybe that's why I act like a goofball. I doubt it is. I think it's my personality. But hey, we could all be judgmental. Daryl's like this, right? You could ask me what I go through, or you could just make up a story. It's easier that way. It's just easier that way. I don't gotta go through all the time and energy of like caring about you and like asking you what happened and like giving you space, you know, holding space for you to exist as you want to be. I'll tell you what you are and I'll let you be what I decide. Okay, anyways. So that's our society right now to some degree, but it's also we're shifting, I believe. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Rednecks I grew up with call me gay. I believe I can soar. I saw a guy that I grew up with recently, and I got kind of nervous, and then I gave him a hug, and I went, "Is that normal? Do those guys hug each other, or do they still just?" I wrestled that guy, and he was starting to choke me out. I was 17. He started to choke me out, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna lose." I'm like, "I don't lose." I didn't know what that meant, so I just grabbed his face like this and I pushed it, and then I won. That's not to say that I haven't lost all kinds of things. You know what you lose from violence and from fighting and blaming other people with your problems is you lose yourself. You lose your sense of who you are, and through that I've gained wisdom of myself. I follow my heart. I don't follow you. I could follow you if you have good ideas, then I am okay with following you. But if you're just trying to make me do things, I'm not just going to follow you because you tell me to. What do you think I am? A pushover? You came to the wrong place for that guy. Guy was trying to tell me to change my music. Write about different songs, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and then I went home that night. I was like, okay, I will. I'm trying. And then I wrote like the craziest angry song that night. So I was like, some people maybe can create self-propelled delusions created based on what other people want them, what they think other people want them to be. So they create an image based on what you want me to be from my perspective. And sounds like a tornado of craziness. I'll just be me. Thank you very much. Straight from the source. So, based on that, I write whatever I feel like writing, and here's something else that I wrote. So you're saying the beat will be coming through my headphones here?
It should, yeah.
Okay. So this is brand new. Like I wrote it within the last 2 weeks, and well, I'll try this one. There's a couple I wrote in the last 2 weeks. Like I said, 7 or something. So I hear it in my earphones. How do I know if it's on?
It's coming. But you can confirm.
How?
In OBS, so if you go down here. There. And you can see
Check.
from the
Check.
audio.
Check. So all the levels look good. Should I go with this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start again. It seems loud to me. So how do I turn it down for myself?
For yourself, not that one.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're just doing some adjusting.
So it's your regular volume control on your computer.
Yeah, I
which
think my
is
headphones are too loud.
this one, right?
Oh, okay. And then I'll adjust it up here so it's good.
Check. Yeah, looks good. Just want a balance between the
Check. Check. Maybe my voice just a little bit louder. So how did you do the volume on here?
Yeah, FN and then down.
Okay, so yeah, I just wrote this. I'm gonna show you a couple that I just wrote. So I need to pull up the lyrics because it's not memorized. And I was actually working on this today, so bear with me. Right now, it's just a big page of lyrics. My biggest fear growing up was reading publicly. So now I'm about to read at a high tempo with rhythms publicly.
Good luck, man.
So I suppose I faced that fear or something. We can overcome whatever we want. The problem isn't that people can't overcome their fears, is that they choose not to. I didn't choose not to, I'm a victim. We've all been victimized. We're all a victim of something.
Hip-hop's unstoppable flow, no possible soul. Only looking to learn what I don't know. Live life double, serve words of trouble. Individual blind eye with hustle, with a heart to guide. Life's a struggle, the smartest guy does his part for people to unite. The essence of humble, the blessings of message. Acceptance of stumbles and tumbles and rumbles and scuffles and funnels. Alright, so buckle up and have a good night. If you crumble, they'll chuckle, cause hate begins from inside. Lies lead lives, and those with hate will ostracize. All other kinds, no questions asked. When ego is directing his path to those that live life based on his past. Scared to relapse, fear-based spectacles, men with no testicles, but they'll test. But to those that face the fear, it's clear that life's obstacles can redirect and change the gear. With the conscious silhouettes illuminating the image of dreams, you have a soul to protect. So if you're looking to persevere, come join my team. Cause if you're looking to persevere, come join my team. So come on, get in and lend an ear with kind eyes. Because the idea one person is right and the other must die is all lies. It's best to look inside for a view of what's right. Separation is beyond weird. It appears completely obscure, based upon self-objectives, self-serving objectives. So let's all get along, it's meant to connect us.
Anyways, I'll leave it at that because there's still some more, but I need to do some practicing, which I would love to do, but I happen to be live right now, so I won't practice on camera. But maybe that could be fun in the future. I could just show you. I work on a lot of projects at once. I suffer through, I process through a lot of suffering, challenges, PTSD. That's why I make the music that I do. And I'm willing to do it out for everyone to see. I embrace your judgments. Whatever, it's your issue. I literally stand on stage and be like, I'm trying to help people, and people somehow find a way to direct hate towards that. It's quite astonishing. I find it quite interesting to watch people. I created an idea that I was gay. It's not true, I'm not gay, but I did spread rumors, spread pictures around. There was people who were bullying me, they were calling me a fag, they were calling me gay, and it really hurt my feelings. And I asked him not to. I said, please don't, and he kept doing it. And I was pigeonholed. I didn't know what to do, but I'm not the kind of guy that gives up, and I'm not the kind of guy that tells. I don't need your help. So now I'm getting the kind of help that I need from people around me and starting teams and building trust and community with people that I love. But I'm not the kind of guy to tell. I don't want people. Punishment isn't the solution. I've been punished a lot in my life. I'm a guy who got sent in the hallway and I got punished a lot. It doesn't solve anything. It just creates resentment. Our entire prison system is all fucked. People going to prison for lengthy amounts of times and not getting any counseling. None. They can refuse it. So they get zero counseling. They go into this. They get turned on bright blue lights at 7:30 in the morning, waking these guys up. Grown men screaming, watching men get beaten to death and things like that. And then they come out into prison, no counseling, and that's who we release back on the streets. So punishment isn't working. It doesn't work. What we need to do is empathize. Regardless of what hurt people, regardless of what the hurt and the pain someone is feeling, It's better to ask the question and look for the source cause. If we think that it is non-acceptable, then we need to look into what this person has been through that caused the non-acceptable behavior. Is the only way to go through it. You know, if we do the other way, that's separation. It's they're them and I'm me, which you need to research and study what Nazis did and socialism, because that's what it turns into. Is if you want to say they're them, and next thing you know, you're exterminating people. Oh, but it's different. The people we're exterminating are actually bad, and the Nazis believed that the Jews were bad. It's a very short-sighted. So, anyways, and trail off into that. This is where my mind goes. This is where I live. I'm okay with it. I don't care if you're okay with it or not. I care about people, but I'm gonna help people whether you like it or not. So, and who is the one that needs the most help? If you're a judgmental prick out there, you're not the one that needs the most help, so get out of my way. Go right for the people that actually need help. There's people out there that actually have been through some stuff. Not you and your judgment, fucking living in your fucking grow up. Sorry, like for real. This is an asshole. No, you feel uncomfortable in my presence because I'm genuine. And, oh, he manipulates and tricks. Yeah, I do. If you're a fucking shitty person, I will play submissive so that you can bully me. And when you find out that I'm acting submissive, you want to call me manipulative, you have fun with that. I don't care. I would rather lay down in traffic to save others. So, call me a prick if that makes you think that I'm a prick. It's just anyone blaming and pointing the finger is having an issue. So here we go. This is a new song. I don't even know if people are watching. I don't really care. I do this for myself. This is what I like doing.
Being recorded too.
I'm a person speaking personal, free ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm in first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. I'm the person speaking personal, free ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm the first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. I'm right here, right beside what your eyes have taught. Your mind's image, define a fine scrimmage. I write to ignite strength, giving eyesight to a blind eyewitness. I'm not what you think, this is not a game. My business, my ink, what I think. My tip cup filled with passion, my pain. Mind defined alliteration, wordplay in action. Above a verb striking, verse in the vice and vice versa. A rhyme murder, asthmatic wind blow. Clairvoyant view out the window. This is impacting with rapping, and a man addicted to natural attraction. This is a stacked classic, Dazza kicking your ass from behind the back, lip flapping. This is a man on a mission, looking through the lens of many visions. This is my decision, conviction, obsession with rhythm and blessings, confessions. I give thanks, I'm not a victim. I'm the person speaking personal for your ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm in first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. I'm the person speaking personal for your ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm in first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. Look, I'll read you like a book. Short story, allegory, category of boring. Not a waste of time to play with hate is such a waste of rhyme. Never mind, elevate, innovate, accelerate, and generate, anticipate, amaze, and fade, escape to a place just beyond the great beyond, just past the haze. Respond, pass the baton, come play along. Been there, done that, and it's all for fun. I've been where tongue gag gives me the runs. Sins where light doesn't touch from the sun. Twins where Gemini flaps from his tongue. Synchronize, visualize, so many lives living lies. I'm a son of a gun, utilize freedom in the skies. I'm feeling fine. Aligned in mid-flight and glide. My mind is mine. No thanks, I'm good, I'm fine. I take this one page at a time as the moments collide. I'm the person sitting personal for your ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm in first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. I'm the person sitting personal for your ear. I'm the person sitting perpendicular, facing fears. I'm in first person, projection of a mirror. I'm that person that'll persevere. Okay, last review, let's critique, criticize, spread gossip and lies. Talk is cheap, a grudge, judge, do drugs, spread lust, hate on love, then prey on sensitive. Then do more drugs, wash it down with rum. Label crazy, conundrums, mind is lazy, so blame it on Dazza. Yeah, nope, you're not Sherlock Holmes. Your cranium is painfully numb. Plain and complaining is tiresome. Is it even possible to teach the dumb? See 'em, lead 'em, teach 'em, leave 'em. Then my part is done. With speech and action, attraction, horizon, destined, blessed to win. The best is yes, it's him, George Jetson with a grin. If a game of chess, then checkmate again. I told you before, this ain't no game with a pen. Ass kicking and taking the names from him. Acceptance, releases, a thesis, and telekinesis. My mind is free from a trance of pain. Come dance in the rain, hucking and hurling, hurricane, whirlwind, girlfriend. Reality's burning into a word slurry. I serve it again for all you parrots and birds. You make sure you remember the name for sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on that beat and get a new one made and that fits better. Yeah, so I just wrote that. Oops. I'll give you an update of sort of when I wrote some of these. That one was written, I started writing that October 9th. So that's what, a month old? Not quite a month. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep expressing. Do you guys have any, like, can I just do another song? Isn't just something you guys wanna say or do? Do a dance in the brain, hucking and hurling, whirlwind. So I wrote this the other night. Unlike my other songs, this one has a lot of deep meaning.
Actually, I would be curious to hear it over the stereo and then hear the difference.
Okay.
How it sounds. So basically, to do that, we just go like this, and then
Plug me back in.
Yeah. Then that way we can.
So I don't need the headphones anymore.
No.
So I could wear them just for style now.
Well, you could, or
like that homeless guy that walks around
steal
with.
them away from you.
What? Mike likes using the word stealing, and me and Michael were talking about that. We're like, you don't have to steal them.
Yeah, can I steal some more tobacco?
It's okay, my friend.
Can I steal a little cigarette?
Okay.
Can I
Cigarette.
steal another beer? Can I steal your heart?
Can I steal your heart? Man, I can now cry on command. Maybe I'll do that here. I talked to my
I can too, yeah.
I don't know. It's something I'm dabbling with, but I have a lot of energy that flows through me. Let's see. So I keep. Okay, this is the real one. Okay. The question is, can people hear it now? So I have to turn it up a bit. So now we don't know what the level's at, though. Hey, Mike. I can look at my level. Check, check, check. Okay. Life, such a thin line to walk. What right do I even have to talk? This bridge, what if I decide to jump off? Thoughts, so important to decide which ones we hear and which ones trail off. Fear, eyes towards traffic. We're walking in the dark, lies devoid of magic. Victims lost in the mist, roaming in the park. Passions flip lip, missed its mark. What's love without heart? What's music without soul? I don't know. Listen to the gifts intense if it fits his heart. Conscious, aware, frail, attempts to play its part. I see you, man. You're right there. To seek a man, just not care. Is it apathy to have no heart? Lost alone again, sick and face the wall in a trance. Time dissipates and a loss of interest when even hate fades distant. Moments become entire existence. Wake up, my son. What is this? See, we're given what we're given, and it's our choice to give thanks or claim victim. Innocence is seen with each and every vision. Choices drive purpose. In this life we're living. In this life we're living. In this life we're living. Cut to a scene of a single human being, naked, cold, alone under the street light, kneeling. gentle rain, feeling, capturing this view of this feeling, steam and pain and woe. You can see the man's soul, or so it's seeming, to portray, display under control. Imagery is one's own for seeing, and it's not for show. Empathy, what is healing? I don't know. Enter, the fee is free with the thoughts that this feeling is meant to be a loss for word search. Okay, try these. Leave me be, leave me alone. Go. At what cost? These words hurt, people screaming, join my team, or are those just thoughts? So much energy is initially felt like it was meant to be a thing to be, like it was meant to be a lonely horror flick dream. And suddenly the cold frozen flashes reality as the eyes open to find the man in the street is me. How can this possibly be? See, we're given what we're given, and it's our choice to give thanks and claim victim. Innocence is seen with each and every vision, and choice drives purpose in this life we're living. In this life we're living. In this life we're living. Tears mixed with blood, loneliness pours empty in the cup. Emotions heavy like the come down of a drug. Death is yet to come, though the grave remains dug. The best is yet to come, even now he hears a voice of love. Calmness, conscious, thoughts and nonsense stop. Strength takes place at the empty pane. A car roars by, presenting its gift of a splash from the rain. A puddle to taste. He opens his eyes, and he's awake. Amazed by the maze and the games that people play. Freestyling cause I haven't written this part of it, but my heart's still in it. My soul was in it. My soul was never finished. Can you define, figure out my English? Figure it. See, they're given what we're given, and it's our choice to give thanks to plan victim. Innocence is seen with each and every vision, and choice drives purpose in this life we're living. In this life we're living. In this life we're living. So yeah, for real, my biggest insecurity was public speaking, reading out loud. I got mocked, I got teased. I failed English class 3 times in high school. I talk about that a lot. People might get tired of hearing it or something like that. Whatever, it was very traumatic for me to I don't know, to have this gift inside, but to have it totally suppressed. I was sent into the hallway, I was sent into special rooms, I was bullied by the kids around me, I would call myself retard, it was a self-propelled and presented to me, and no one's to blame, it's just the way it is, and that's fine. So here I am, nothing like overcoming adversity by becoming really good at what you were bad at. So I liked simple mathematics. A lot of hip-hop artists I find. Vinny Paz, I watched an interview yesterday, he said he was really bad at math. I believe Eminem said something similar, he's really good at English. So, I come from a different place than maybe that. Vinny was from Philadelphia and Eminem was from Detroit. I come from a different place. Yeah, totally. Same place though. Same planet. Same exact. So this one's called Touch the Stars. I just wrote this. So actually to continue to share when I wrote those, I'd like to share that with you. So that one was called Grave Remains, and I wrote that October 1st. I started that one. So it's just over a month old. And I stayed up all night. I think I woke up. I wrote 2. I don't remember which one was which. One of them I couldn't sleep. It was 1:30 in the morning, so I turned on the coffee and stayed up till 6 in the morning and wrote all night. Can't remember if that was that one, or there was another one I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, turned on the coffee and wrote 2 songs from 5:30 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just went bam bam. So
I do whatever I feel like it. I don't need people to tell me what to do. I think I'm finally happy, so feels good. So this one is new as well. I wrote this one October 16th. I started this one. And this one I wrote really quick. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Once I got to where I was ready to launch, it became quite obvious that it was no place to talk. Surrounded by terrified eyes, I remember so many times alone, I just wanted to die, and on my own. But in this particular location, there were so many Caucasians surrounding these supposed germination creations provoked frustration, patiently awaiting this supposed moment of termination, and I felt so calm. A woman nearby to my left began to maneuver through the crowd, heading in my directions. Her actions spoke volumes so loud. She smiled at me as if I was chosen for some supposed job. I stood with the motion of a statue. I relayed her a subtle nod. It seemed a bit odd, even excited I thought. She asked me a question. It went like this: have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Now our interaction began to draw attention. The crowd's energy shifted as the palms of my hands started sweating, and I remember my mind began to imagine a place where I was alone. For the first time in my life, I was resenting female attention. A man walked towards my direction with a dark light glow. His presence seemed to dull the entire area. He collided with my shoulder, splashing hot coffee up my sleeve. This burning felt less of a tragedy and more welcome a feeling than I could possibly conceive. For a moment I felt free. Pain, it seemed, would be the path to harmony. My lips began to tighten, cheeks began to head towards the sunset on the horizon. My teeth began to expose themselves. She asked abruptly, "Are you smiling?" My toes in my shoe of my right began to tremble, restless I suppose. Quite likely they owned the power of foreshadow. My blue eyes collided with her content gaze. My words spoke themselves again. They asked her something like this: have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Have you ever been as high as you can go? Reach out and touch the stars. Yeah. People saying they can't do something. I don't know where they got that idea. Maybe people told them they can't. Why did you believe it? Stop believing it. You can do anything you want. You're not a victim of your reality. People do victimize us, and everyone is victimized. There's different details towards their victimization. You might not know why they're victimized. That's where questions come in. Empathy. You can ask questions as a source for empathy, and maybe you can learn something that you don't currently know. It's called learning. Learning. Learning's not fun. Yeah, you learn that in school because school is boring, and then you started hating school, so you stopped learning. Learn, but learn what you want to learn. Learn empathy. Anyways, or don't. Blame Dazza. So tell me what to do, Daryl. On that note, I look up to guys like Tupac. Tupac recorded an album in like a week. That's the kind of work ethic I want. The name's Dazza. I was raised in a coos, nice family. Middle child, all boys around me, cause I was rowdy. Talking about expressing my thoughts, I guess you could say that I was happy. I was proud to be back. I was living in bliss, now I'm taking it back. About the time, started getting hit, beat up, bullied and shit. 3 against 1 type of bullshit. So I started flipping my lid. High energetic personality, face with mentality. Mentally, sentimentally, sending me negative energy. Creating my enemies. Home life was going to shit. Conflict in my school, so my grades slipped. I know they didn't. They taught me I was a dumb kid, and I wouldn't listen to the bullshit. In other words, I always did what I wanted. Had an obsession with being honest. To a fault as an adolescent, I will refuse. Do what the so-called cool kids do. Attitude was fuck you. Fight back, step up, strike back. It was like that. I was fed up with being told I was wrong. Feeling alone, having trouble feeling strong.
I know you don't understand.
That's right.
You can't see the real me.
You can't see the real me.
I know you don't understand.
That's right.
You can't see the real me.
Why don't you just go see you?
I know
Grab a
you
mirror.
don't
Get a clue.
understand.
Look at you.
You can't see the
You can't see the real me.
I know you don't
So many visions.
understand. You
Whatever.
can't see the real me, real me.
So I kick this shit with ridiculousness and finesse, flipping mic and grabbing bars. Been a track on a motocross dirt bike, jumping obstacles, mission impossible. Just another way than usual when I'm back in my soul. The past I let go, cause I'm living in a moment of flowing so open. When I'm giving the rhythm to find intervention and I find the state of mind is of the mind never blind. When it's lit our heart's light, when you do what you like, it ignites a spark inside. Personality plus what I've been taught a line. So smooth is to do with the attitude that'll do what it's gotta do to get through. Passion, pursuit, traction to food. I get well better than beat. You better believe I'm a beast.
You don't understand.
That's right.
You can't see the real me.
You can't see the real
I
me.
know you don't understand.
Come on.
You can't see the real me, real me. I know you don't understand.
That's how I know.
You can't see the real me, real me. I know you don't understand. You can't see the real me, real me.
Oh, you can see the real me. Hey,
Dog break.
Hey, you're on the internet.
Doggy on the internet.
Now how do I get my chair back? Can I have my chair back? I was looking for a solution. Okay, so yeah.
And then maybe give it a listen back from the YouTube. Hit the stop streaming or.
And maybe we'll see what we've done. This is all just a test run. We don't even know if it's working. I don't even know if anyone's watching it. I'll just assume no one is. It's very important to never be weird or odd in any way, because you don't want to fall. Because then people will pick on you for being different. Sounds like a training program for us all to be the same. Don't follow the programming. The next program is made up on the spot.
Hey, Mike, this Dazza guy seems a little weird. I think we should be moving on.
They're trying to cut me off.
Yeah.
They won't cut me off. They're saying I need to be off the air.
Maybe we should do websites for ballerinas or something.
They want ballerinas instead. Maybe the next freestyle will be done with this style. Oh, I got like a crick in my neck. I need a neck massage.
Yeah, sure. Give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 15
This
minutes.
guy does neck massages. Your computer program me. You get this all set up and then give me a neck massage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Do you want more work from people? Like if,
For a massage, fuck yeah.
for you want massage work? Do you want computer programming work?
Nah, not so much. I'd
No.
rather massage people than make
'Kay.
websites for them.
Neck massaging. Do you want me to give you a name or would you like them to ask me?
Yeah. Make them come through you.
If you want a neck massage for a reasonable rate, what's your rate? Depends.
It's sliding scale.
Sliding scale. This guy's a reasonable dude, okay? You want a neck massage with a guy who massages necks? Send me a message. We gotta see who you are because we're not just gonna throw that out there. We don't know who
Actually,
you are.
I do full body massage except
Full
the naughty
mass-
bits.
Oh, he doesn't massage naughty bits. He won't touch your genitalia. Sorry about that.
Or your eyeballs.
Or your eyeballs. So, yeah, you want to do a playback?
Might be good to hear it. Sure. You hit stop recording.
I'm gonna go off the air for a moment, and then I'll be back. We're gonna go back and see if this even worked. I'm just gonna start like this and now on. Okay, how do you do it? Oh yeah, down here.
Right there. Yeah.